What is happening, guys? Happy Monday, if there is such a thing. I'm glad you dropped by, so pull up a chair. Let's have a little chat about this orchid. So this is my main job for the next 10 to 14 days, is to keep this guy looking good. So I've been spending a lot of time with him, and Buddy likes him too. So we're going to keep him in good health. And so I'm here at the house sitting gig, and I'm going to try to keep this as anonymous as possible so no identifying information goes out. So I'm going to keep the shots to a minimum. I will show you my view of these large pane windows, and there's the balcony that I sit on right there and drink coffee on in the mornings, and I think I'm about to drink a beer on it right now. So I wanted to make a little short video this evening and talk about some things that were on my mind last night as I'm sitting on this nice couch in a big, nice living room, watching a 60-inch screen TV, flipping through about 500 different channels. And of course, nothing's ever on. I ended up watching a rerun of Three's Company last night, and then eventually just started watching YouTube videos again. 500 channels, can't find anything on. So I'm sitting here last night, and I had a flashback to the last house I had, and I was thinking about all the comforts that it brings you, but it brought me a lot of sadness too, because I was in a situation, you may have heard this term before. I was house poor, and if you've heard that, you know what it means, but for those of you who have not, I'll tell you. It means you make enough money to pay the mortgage, and you're doing fine with that, but you don't really have a whole lot left over after you pay, your mortgage and your utilities to have any money for savings or vacations or entertainment or anything like that. And I'm sitting alone in this big, gorgeous house, and I'm thinking, man, this sure is comfortable, but I could tell already after this gig is up, I'm going to be excited to get back in the van. If it just wasn't so hot right now, the summer, like I said before, the summer is the biggest challenge for van life, to me. Winter was a breeze. So I am very grateful for this house sitting gig, just to get some cool air. But to think of it, the bed is great, but the bed in my van's just as comfortable. And the seat that I have turned around like a recliner is just as comfortable as this couch. And you can't help but start thinking, have I made the right decision? Well, of course I have. I don't have this. I can't imagine what the mortgage payment is on this place. Luckily, this couple is in good financial shape, so they are not house poor. They are doing fine. But you hate to see these young couples go out and get these big houses right from the get-go and have that big mortgage payment then that leads to financial arguments and sometimes even to divorce. I would just much rather see young people, start with a very small house. But this situation that these folks have is totally different. They're doing fine. So if you're making the money, then yeah, go ahead and get the big house instead of the starter home. But that's just some thoughts that was on my mind sitting there last night thinking, a big, gorgeous home doesn't take away your problems. If you got problems, van life's not going to take away your problems either. But one thing it will take away is financial burden. But if you have, some emotional issues, van life probably not going to fix it. But you're probably going to have to fix that through other measures. But if you're looking for financial freedom and just nomadic freedom where, let's say an opportunity arose in a different state and you wanted to just pick up and go, well, you could do that. But if you were tied to a home, you would have to wait until that home sold, and it's rather constraining. But to each his own, I guess. All right, so we'll keep it short today, guys. I appreciate you stopping by on this beautiful Monday evening. I just got here after work and just wanted to check in on the orchid and check in on you guys. And now I'm going to go out on this patio and I am going to crack open one of those cold, refreshing Yuengling lager beers and enjoy the evening. So I hope everybody has a great evening. Be well and click that bell. Bye.